Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to welcome all of you to Imagine. As Gary mentioned, it is the third Imagine in Bengaluru. If you just look around, with 6,000 registrants in all the tracks combined, Imagine has come a long way in just a short time. But despite all the growth and all the production value that you see around you, make no mistake, you are the most important part of the Imagine experience. And I'm thrilled you are here with us. I'm not even going to attempt to contain my excitement this year. Because compared to any other year, this year I have so many exciting news to share with all of you. As Gary mentioned, Automation Anywhere continues its remarkable growth across the world and in virtually every industry. But this year, we are likely to have a very unique distinction that has never happened before. We will not only just be the fastest growing company in our category, we will be the fastest growing enterprise software company in the history of the world. In the category of software companies that are over 100 million in revenue, going towards $1 billion in revenue, our growth at this stage outperforms the growth of ServiceNow, Salesforce, Microsoft, any other enterprise software company when they were at our size. So this is a new record-setting growth for the industry as a whole. And if you look at our growth in India, Middle East, Africa, and Asia Pacific region, it is growing at a staggering pace. To share some of the specific information, we look at India market in two different categories. There is GICs, multinationals, and India enterprises. If you look at the GICs, we grew about 250% compared to the last year in GIC market alone. And in Indian enterprise, the numbers are equally impressive. We have the 10 of the 14 largest Indian conglomerates as our customers. That represents 45% of the capital market here. And the growth in India is not just limited to the largest. The growth in Indian enterprises for the mid-size and the growth companies is about 600%. So across the board, the growth in India is phenomenal. At Imagine this year, we have attendees from 15 countries. South Africa, Tanzania, Egypt, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Israel, and many, many more. We have 130 partners from so many countries here as well. This is a testament to the partnership we value with each of you. But if you are new to this category, you might wonder what is causing such an unprecedented demand. Well, one reason is that the dramatic cost savings that it represents. Historically, we have automated 20% of our businesses with IT and ERP systems. And for the other 80%, we have done them manually, with millions of people in the office. As a result, what is happening is about 20 to 40% of our workforce is being used as a bridges between applications. That's all they are doing. So when you use the power of intelligent digital workforce and repurpose people for a higher value add, you have two different behavior happening. One is people are contributing at a significantly higher level, and your cost dramatically reduces in bridging all these applications with a digital workforce. Now, cost savings is always beneficial, but you cannot shrink your way to greatness. So that cannot alone be the reason why there is an unprecedented growth. The second reason why it is, and especially it is true for India and the growth economies, is we have a unique opportunity to skip an entire technology generation. And many growth economies like India and others have done that for example, we skipped the entire landline generation and went straight to mobile generation. The same opportunity is presented with RPA and AI to all of us again. Now, you will have to make some investments, but some you can easily skip. For example, historically people have scanned papers and use OCR processing to digitize them. If you haven't done anything in that space, you can skip that generation and go straight to AI. You will get better, faster, quicker results. This is an incredible advantage for growth economies. Because when you skip a generation of the technology, not only you save billions of dollars, you don't have a legacy that you have to replace. So actually your adoption is faster than the rest of the world. That's an incredible advantage. Now the third reason why this category has this enormous growth has nothing to do with how the world works today. But it has everything to do with how the world will work a few years from now. What do I mean? When this category started, what we saw was people were automating things that we were doing manually. Now we are increasingly seeing a trend where people are automating things that never existed before. People are beginning to realize that technology can do far more than just automating manual processes. We are expecting that within short few years, 30% of everything we'll be automating will be the things that do not exist today. Think about it. 30% of everything we will automate. These are new processes, new products, new services, new customer experiences. The world around us will at least change 30%. Now that is hard to imagine how that would look like. So I'm taking a help from a video. Watch this video. This is about internet, when internet was 94, 95. And internet is out there for 2-3 years, and people are discussing what would happen with the internet. Watch.
Back in 56 pass, I wasn't prepared to translate that, as I was doing that little tease.
Oh, that's
that little
right.
mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At?
See, that's what I said. Kay said she thought it was about.
Yeah. Oh.
But I've never heard it.
Around.
I've never heard it
Okay.
said. You know, I've seen the mark, but never heard it said. And then it sounded stupid when I said it. Violence at NBC.
Yeah, I heard it around. Big fun up in the lunchroom.
See, there it is. Violence at NBC, GE com. I mean,
Well, what Allison should know.
what is internet anyway?
Internet is that massive computer network. The one that's becoming really big now.
What do you mean? That's big. How does one? What do you write to it like mail?
No, a lot of people use it and communicate. I guess they can communicate with NBC writers and producers. Allison, can you explain what internet is?
No, she can't say anything in 10 seconds or less.
Oh, Allison will be in the studio shortly.
What is it?
It's a giant computer network made up of, started from...
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us what this was.
It's like a
look at the
computer
dictionary.
billboard.
It's not an... It's a computer billboard, but it's
Right.
nationwide. It's several universities and everything all joined together.
Right.
And others can access it.
Right.
And it's getting bigger and bigger.
It
Just
came in
great.
really handy during the quake. A lot of people, that's how they were communicating out to tell family and loved ones they were okay because all the phone lines were down.
I was telling you.
That's funny, was it not? Everything they said is about right. It's giant computer networks and messages used during earthquakes, and yet it doesn't even begin to explain internet as it exists today. Why? Because what they are doing is they are saying, here is the new piece of technology. How will this new piece of technology will fit in the current world? They are forgetting that the whole world will shift because of the new technology. Right? So there are two learnings for us in this video. First is, because sometimes we talk about RPA and AI in this context, that's why I'm sharing that. The first learning is, if you are ever talking about RPA and AI and you are being recorded, be careful. Because otherwise someday your video might show up on a stage just like this. The second reason is that we have to think about how this will transform everything we do. How we'll work, how we will live. It will impact every single industry and the future of work itself. There is a reason why this is called a digital labor. Right? Because it will impact everything, everywhere where labor is involved. So, how do we think about this? How do we create technologies and future roadmaps in our growth strategy for a world where 30% of the world, neither you nor we know what it will be like? We know it will be different, but we don't know exactly what it is. So we'd love to share that today. Now, you have come to know of Automation Anywhere for Industry First. We pioneered this category. Today, we are the only company to offer a true intelligent digital workforce. This is a term we coined. Now, entire industry uses this term. Because intelligent digital workforce is a combination of state-of-the-art RPA, AI and cognitive technologies, and embedded analytics. Three together creates a very powerful digital workforce and digital worker. But you know this. In addition, we introduced IQBot, our state-of-the-art AI product that converts unstructured data into the structured data, allowing you to process vast amount of unstructured documents, taking a digital transformation to a new level altogether. We're the first. And last year, we were first to introduce Bot Store, an app store-like marketplace where you can download private bots and digital workers. But you know all of this. What I'm here to tell you is that you haven't seen anything yet. Never before we have announced the kind of breakthrough technologies that we are about to talk today. The appeal of each of them is simple, and yet together it is an extraordinary achievement. With all of this technology, when they are applied, it will change the entire RPA category again. Let's be honest, most of the business technology improvements have been iterative. Yes, some of them have provided value, but not transformative value. Providing transformative value is the inspiration behind our next announcement of our platform. And it is called Enterprise A 2019. It will be available to everyone, and I mean everyone. Any size company, anywhere in the world with just a click. First, the new platform Enterprise A 2019 is the only RPA form, and you want to invite 50 people, 500 people. And some of you have invited 5,000 people to join RPA transformation. Now you can do it by sending a link, just a link. 5,000 people, if you send a link, 5,000 people in the next 6 hours can start their RPA journey. Try and install software on 5,000 machines. Tell me when you're done. Big difference. It is removing friction from the entire approach. The second big transformative piece of A 2019 is attended automation tool. Now, technology is not transformative if it doesn't provide a benefit to the end customer. And nowhere else this is most evident than in customer care centers. Because what we do in customer care centers impact customer loyalty and customer perception of the company. When you think of the customer care centers, telecom, healthcare, banking, insurance comes to mind. But it is being used across virtually every industry. Now, bots have a significant role to play in a customer care center. Today, when a customer call comes, customer rep can ping a bot, and that bot will collect information about that customer from multiple systems and create a unified view for a customer service rep. That is called an attended automation today. One challenge with that attended automation today is that it is one-on-one. It acts like a virtual assistant. A employee, a rep is talking to one bot, it is waiting for that bot to finish, and it is a one-on-one communication. Now, in reality, in a customer care center, the work happens differently. It's not always one-on-one. If you have a claim that you are settling, you have to do something, then you will send it to your supervisor who will approve something. We work in teams. We don't work one-on-one with just a computer. So, you may have heard this, but we recently acquired a company in France called CleverOps. Now, CleverOps has a more advanced attended automation solution for the front office. What they offer, and now as part of automation anywhere, what we are offering is an environment multiple groups can talk to multiple bots. So think about it. I am doing something, then I will interact a couple of times, then I will send it to somebody else. They will, I will send it to the bot will send it to somebody else, They will send it to another bot, it will send it to another person. You can now really get a workaround. It is an extraordinary advancement in our category. Take a look at the video here. Here's an example of a kind of a human-bot interface on one side, where a customer service agent is interacting with bot on that interface. Keep in mind that the agent is continuing to work on the main desktop while that's happening. And is interacting with it. Whenever bot is finished, it will tell you something. You can continue the dialogue. At some point, as you are settling the claim, you will see that it will, bot will say, okay, this part is done, now it's time to talk to another human being, your supervisor, who is to approve it. So, entirely different bot experience. What is different about this is the manual and automation world are not too separate. People and bot work side by side, one step here, one step there, intermingle. That is the new definition of how work will get done. Entirely different paradigm. Now what is equally impressive about this is that it works across all bots, not just automation here. We are a big believer in an open system. So as part of this user interface will work with any kind of bot, coexist with automation anywhere, and you can work across various types of bots together. It is an incredible advancement. The third transformative technology we have in A2019 is our new mobile and enterprise mobile application. Earlier this year, we announced mobile application. We have the capability to manage and run bots. We have taken it to the next level. The entire ecosystem is now available in our mobile application. So if you are an IT leader, you can use your mobile application to look at the control room and look at the bot performance and ROI. If you are a COE leader, you can look at the COE dashboard. You can access the A people, our customer community, from the mobile device. You can even sign up for courses in Automation Anywhere University and get certified on any device. Taking it even further, you can take a photo from your mobile device and send it to IQBot, and it will process it and trigger many bots. Hundreds of bots, RPA, AI, and the entire ecosystem in your pocket. So we have the mobile first world. It's all possible now. The fourth largest disruption in A2019 has to do with IQBot. As I mentioned earlier, IQBot has this amazing capability to convert unstructured data into structured data. We had amazing growth in IQBot, about 1400% growth just in IQBot product line alone. But we've taken IQBot to a next capability. Now it has a capability to process multiple pages of documents of various types. It processes them in 190 languages, including handwriting. We are taking this so much further. For those of you who were here 2 years ago, I shared our vision with you that we don't think human beings should read documents. We don't think that's a human job. I don't know of a single person who wakes up in the morning and say, I am going to read trade confirmation receipts or settlement instructions or invoices or purchase orders. Nobody's excited about that. We envision a world where AI will read virtually all documents, tell you what is important in it, and that will go away from our perspective. We are approaching that point. With 190 languages and handwritten, and you will see one demo. In this demo, you will see a mortgage application example, where the way it works typically in a mortgage application is you have a set of documents together bundled into one. Various types, W2, bank statements, and many other things. What IQBot does is it takes the entire piece of documents together, figures out which document is which, separates them, and a process. What does it mean? Say you have a need for an accounting skill and you search in what store for accounting skill. You will find few digital workers with accounting skills. In this particular example, it is the digital accounts payable clerk. This digital accounts is a digital worker. It has a resume. It will tell you what it is capable of doing. Some of them look quite similar to what other resumes look like. Yeah? It will tell you how many times it has been hired, what is the rating. Now you can hire this digital worker or buy, download, and start using it immediately. There are many such digital workers available for IT Azure admin, for tax, for audit, for oil and gas, for payroll administrator. Pick your choice. Yeah? There are so many of these functions where ready-made digital workers you can instantly download and start using them.